Alright, what is up everyone? It's been a while since we've made a video, so today we're going to make something quick but super efficient, how we can provide value to guests with using automated messages. If you're new to the channel, my name's Justin. I'm a short-term rental host and property manager for about 30 properties across the US. The purpose of this channel is to help you automate your business, expand, and make your life a little bit easier with your short-term rentals. So, like I said, today we're going to make that life a little bit easier by providing value to guests, answering the questions before they even ask them. So make sure you tune in, pull up your PMS or messaging system on one side of the screen and our video on the other, and we'll make it quick so you can make these edits in your property and all your listings today. Alright, we're in here. We're here to keep it simple today. So, like the title of the video, we want to provide value to our guests, especially around check-in. We want to be able to give them the information that they might be looking for when they're just getting to the property or right before they get there. So I like to do this with a combination of 1 to 3 different messages. We'll start here with the check-in message. For the check-in message, it's important just to add the most vital information for a stay. So the address, the entry information, parking, Wi-Fi, and then at the bottom, I like to add any random little information that might be specific to this property or at least to the area that they should know about. So that could be like what we have here. We have a little bit of an issue at this property, and despite some of our efforts, they still might be in there when you get there or throughout your stay. So exactly where to find that ant spray and how to kind of answer the question before it comes in. And then the next thing I like to do is, I'm not a host who likes to be contacted by a guest either through text message, WhatsApp, or phone number. I don't like my team to be communicated with that way as well. One, because I want to make sure everything is documented inside of Airbnb or VRBO in case anything goes wrong. Two, honestly, that is the quickest way to reach us. Someone is always in the inbox. And then three, like, if I am going to miss a text or miss a phone call from someone, or if one of the account managers is, like, they're not sure who these numbers are coming from. We have, at any time, could have 30 stays at one time all across the country. So it's just not an efficient way to do it. And I'm someone who just always keep everything in the booking platform. So a little reminder like that in there. And then again, this is our check-in message. We send this anywhere between 5 and 7 hours before check-in. Some hosts like to send it right at check-in. Some guests might start asking for the code earlier in the day. We do it a couple hours before, just in case they get approved for an early check-in. They have the information. And then also, too, it just eliminates some of the back and forth that we might get. Some guests are extremely needy. They might ask you a week ahead of time. Just tell them it's coming, or just be transparent in your booking message that it's going to come the day of check-in. Next, we've got something called special instructions. Now, this is very unique and looks like a lot of information, and it is. And I want to kind of preface this all that I want to keep all the messages that I send to guests very slim and to the point. This specific property has a lot going on, but I think it is good to show you that if you have a property with some kind of special amenities or special features that are going to be kind of tricky to get through to a guest, you want to put it in a property guide that you kind of have of the property, or something digital that you send them. But then also, like, these things that I put here are some of the things that they're going to see when they first walk in their first hour at the home, that questions are going to come up. So things like how to control the heat and AC, where the beach chairs are. This property is near the beach. How to control the game console and some pull-out beds. Just stuff that they're definitely going to need on their first night. And I will tell you, something like this works. I send this 30 minutes after a guest checks in. And with this specific property, any of these things you see listed here, we have never got a question about. This answers the question straight to the point and right away. So eliminates any of that back and forth, which I love to do. Also just gives them everything they need to know. And then last but not least, a little safety message, and this is only really relevant in maybe some urban areas. I had this for Nashville, Tennessee. I also have one for Detroit, Michigan. While the homes themselves are in very nice areas and extremely safe complexes, we just like to tell some of our guests, hey, take all your valuables out of your car, make sure it's locked up, ensure all the doors and windows and the garages are locked, and then know how your lock works so that when you're leaving the property, it either locks on its own or you make sure it locks manually. So this is by no means scaring guests, and I think people really appreciate it when you be transparent about these things.